Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam. Welcome to the Grand Collective. I hope you'll find this entertaining as well as insightful. Um, if this is your first time, thank you for coming by. Thank you for checking me out. If you've been here longer and my day ones and those afterwards, it's good to see you again. Today, I want to be real quick. I want to find out now what is the response of the legislature, Congress, and Congress. How do they feel? What energy is around them post protests? Do they feel differently? What do they feel? What is the energy in Congress right now? I'm using the Golden Tarot. What is the energy about Congress? And are they going to do anything about it? What do they want to do? What's in their energy field right about now? Energy fields. Tapping into the spirit of the Congress. Tapping into the egregore of the House and the Senate. The spirit of Congress. What is the spirit of Congress? What is the energy of the spirit of Congress today? This is April the 7th. Will there be any changes? Tarot team, are you with me? Tarot team. This is going to be interesting. Overall energy says, oh, Six of Pentacles. Hmm. This is interesting. The Six of Pentacles. It talks about distribution of wealth. It can also talk about the distribution of votes. Let's see. Hmm. Priestess is upside down. Ooh, reverse priestess. Now, like this, she is the keeper of hidden knowledge. Knows all about the back alley deals and the little machinations with the occult. But like this, it's all coming out. No more secrets. The secrets are going to flow. They're going to be on like the 6 o'clock news. Legacy media is going to have this out. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see what's causing it. Four of Cups, major disappointment. Now, this must be for the Republican Party because I don't see where the Democrats would be so disappointed. This is someone who has been promised one thing, but who has been given 3 cups of something else. So much so, this fourth cup that's coming out of the cloud, man, you can keep that. Also, looking back at this smacks of voter suppression, too. This smacks of how focused, well, some people were paid. Remember, what's Musk paid this guy for his votes? Moving right along. Here come the questions. This is the Knight of Swords. Sometimes he's a soldier. All the time, he is one coming in there with questions, very aggressively, very forcefully. This is the DA. And I jokingly say he's coming in with a whole bunch of charges, and he's got requests for production of documents for all you legal eagles out there, and interrogatories. He wants answers. He wants answers now. And yes, he wants them in writing and signed. Any evidence you have to support your answers is welcome. And you better have it. Here are the Three of Cups. Here's celebration, collaboration. So some folks in Congress are quite happy about the whole thing. Ooh. And this guy can be fearless leader here. This is the King of Cups who is very deeply moved, I will say, but not showing it. There are a lot of intense emotions going on right about now in the congressional area, the arena, capital. But people are going to be too professional to let it show. but still, it's there. It is there. Especially when you have folks, these folks are almost dancing in the street. Okay. And this person is highly oh, he's pissed. But these people, pissed. Conflict. Ooh, if I was to fly on the wall right now in the Senate, in either I'd like to sit in the house and just watch. Conflict. That was Five of Wands. Conflict is there, and it is exposed. It is not a secret. Things are being said that were thought. Things are being spoken out loud regarding. Here we have a victory. Six of Wands. So the people have spoken, especially when it comes into work. So they're working on trying to, I guess, ease as much conflict as they can in Congress, in the legislature. There is a fear that some people may be sent to jail. There's a great worry also taking place, deep, intense worry. There's also a sense of some people are abandoning, you know who they're abandoning, and they're abandoning certain thoughts, certain abilities, certain activities, certain people. And it's like, no, you can keep the payment this week. I'm not taking that payment. I'm not doing that. You have the Page of Wands. Here comes another announcement. Something is being said, and whatever is being said, this is the quiet part they're saying out loud. It's coming, like I said, coming out on the news. The Page of Wands is going to tell it. Oh, look, there's the anxiety. So it's gone from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Some people are very, very nervous. And some folks are having the women are carrying on. Whoa. The difficulty is dealing with Jasmine Crockett and others, AOC and others. They are making things very difficult for certain folks in Congress. hmm And they're exposing certain, whatever the emotional field is coloring or blanketing the assembly, it is exposed now. This is the sun illuminating everything. And this is the outcome. Some people are very, this is that, yeah, the smugness here, the smug contentment, that smug contentment. So some folks are very, very happy about what has come to pass, about the protests themselves, while others are like, whoa, I mean, these folks are seriously scared. Those who were opposing the protest, those who have been opposing the so called left. I didn't know what the hell the left and the right was. Since when did the Democrats become the left? I mean, come on. You know, this is the use of language. This is the manipulation of language. So now when you see something blue instead of calm, you see Democrats. No, I won't. I'm not going to play that game. So when I think about something on the left side, I'm going to think it's something extreme. No, it's not. This is how people play with words to plant seeds in your mind to have you think their way. Okay, their way. You know, oh, well, anyway, moving right along. That was just a rant. Let's see what's going on at the bottom of the deck. Okay, bottom of the deck says, "Ha ha, hermit. People are being pushed away. Some are isolating themselves, and some are being isolated. This is interesting. Being isolated. Look, look, look. There is something going on in the capital right now. Whatever it is, it's the end of a bunch of conflict. It's the death card. It is the death of conflict. And look, look, look. A lot of people are Knight of Wands and Ace of Swords moving on to the truth. Being moved on by the truth. Remember, I told you in a previous video about that energy that felt like a push. They're being pushed. Oh, look at this. Queen of Swords reversed. Now, this is one nasty person here. She very well may be in the legal field. She may be in Congress. Or this just might be an energy. This is one vicious. This is MGT. Oh, MTG. That kind of personality. Okay, Marjorie Taylor Greene kind of personality. Um, Legal capacity, or like in Congress, like I said, Congress. Let us see what it said about her. Oh, ooh, oh, wow. She's got her walking papers. Here comes some. Look at this. Oh, this is going to be interesting. And here we have, let's put this up first, the Page of Pentacles. We have some records, some information, some articles, something that has been written regarding funds, or let's say the separation of funds or loss of funds that have to do with this lady right here. I'm just saying it's Marjorie Taylor Greene. This is her personality right here. Most vicious, nastiest, doesn't know what to say out of her mouth. Um, just nasty. She's the type that your mother slapped you in your mouth to make sure you never become that, especially in public. That kind of person. And it looks as though she might have been withdrawn from a committee. Look, this is a withdrawal here. Eight of Cups. Hmm. Now, hold on a sec. This could also be, let's keep going. Let's see. It could also be someone else who has a nasty disposition and who has been barred from certain platforms. Laura Loomer has been withdrawn. I don't know what that means when I said has been withdrawn. But anyway, look at this. And here's another one. Look at this. This is becoming some issues with these females in Congress here. Queen of Cups. Now, this could be a secret. This could be a secret holder, or this could be an actual person. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who has been doing some backroom wheeling and dealing, who they may say would be sleeping up the way, sleeping top, allegedly, sleeping her way up to the top. All of a sudden, now she's overburdened. Ten of Wands, whomever that is. No, it's not MGT. No, I mean MTG. Marjorie Taylor Greene. It is not her. Uh, Laura Loomer is more of a Taurus Gemini. She would be more Queen of Pentacles. But she's a little wild. No, she's a little wild with her stuff. She would be Queen of Wands. But who knows? I mean, she's a Taurus Gemini or Gemini Taurus, right on the cusp. Anyway, whoever this lady is, let's see what woman is going to be leaving Congress or leaving the whole political arena. Let's say the political stage, not the arena, because you can always work from behind. Because they're looking for a Six of Swords here, calmer waters, after being so overburdened. Whoever she is, she wants a whole and total new beginning where she can just step off the stage and go do. Oh, this is terrible. What is that lady's name who is that reporter? Not the reporter, the person who handles the press. What is her name? Oh, God. What is her name? I can't think of it. But she's blonde like that too. Well, we'll know one thing for sure. If she disappears, we know it was her, right? Okay. Excuse me. But this person is going to be taken, moved out, moved out to something different. Oh no, you know who this is? This is the one that was at the UN. I can't remember her name either. She was at the UN. She's been brought back. She's in the to fill that Republican seat. That's who this is. She's been brought back. She didn't want to come back, but she's back. Yes, and now she feels like they've made a fool of her. I do believe she liked that UN position much better than one she has now. It was a business decision. That's who this is. Yeah. She is coming up as the Queen of Cups, and she's pissed. Yeah, she's got some secrets too. Mm-hmm. There have been new agreements, new arrangements here. Yeah, trying to balance the seating. That's Justice card. Mm-hmm. New position, partnership. Yeah. Uh, it was a manipulation, like I said, to maintain the Republican seating. There was a vacancy. Now, the way it was offered to her was that she could keep her money, could keep her salary. Oh, here she comes. She could keep her salary, but there are certain things in her financial security um, that are going to be expected of her. Here we go. Here's Laura Loomer, and I'm not sure who this other person is. It could both be Laura Loomer. Expected to to make certain moves. She's going to be expected. This might be Laura Loomer, period, because she's expected to, or it is rumored that she's to replace Elon. He made that decision. That's another reading. Hold on a second. Um, I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that. This is what's going on. I'm going to do a separate video on that. Yeah, she's going to be the new star of the campaign now. Not the campaign. What would you call it? Administration. Yes. Trying to salvage what has been messed up, what he's lost. He's evaluating like that. Is any of this stuff going to work? Should I put any more energy into this or should I just go and play golf? And the reason he's saying that is because things are changing. Okay. Oops, I'm sorry. The wheel is changing. And what is really changing for him, I'm reading from the bottom of the deck, so this is going to be, it's the foreign influence. All of a sudden, I'm feeling the foreign influence is being withdrawn. Ooh, 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 ooh. The foreign influence is being withdrawn. So is the money. No more money to Trump. And this, I do believe, came from Pootie Tang. King of Swords. This is after an offer was made. Well, I might help you a little bit. I might give you a little something. Before that, I need you to do this for me. And then I really won't need you anymore. Four Swords. Mm. So right now, I would say the White House, the White Castle, has been weakened tremendously. Mm. And yet, uh, there's some elements in Congress or in the White House that are trying to still go full steam ahead with the old ways of doing things. However, as you saw over the weekend, they're going to be met with opposition, Two of Swords. There is a balance and a harmony that must be struck that nobody wants to strike. Excuse me. People have changed sides. And let's just say some people feel that they have been betrayed, but that cycle has run its course and it is over. Also, there are decisions made regarding other countries on the globe. And some of those decisions that were made are not sitting too well with these other countries. And that is a problem because now you're interfering with their finances. That's what those tariffs are doing, all right? They're so daggone many. Look at this. Seven of Cups, opportunities and confusion, opportunities and bad debts, opportunities and poison, or should I say poisonous opportunities. Financial instability around the globe. Oops. And that was a deliberate act. And I think that I'm feeling that the this is so funny because the third world nations, the weakest nations, are now holding their own. They're holding their own, and they are recovering all on their own. And that was not expected because they was thought that these so-called third world countries out here would crumble, but some of them are coming on solid ground for a change. Somebody outmaneuvered themselves, it looks like. Here we have the magician, we have the 10 of cups, and then we have the moon. We have the machinate, not the machinate, well, the what would you say it? How would you say that? Um, Manipulating the masses. The masses were manipulated. Well, now that manipulation, that's just like telling a lie. Lie after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie, very skillfully. And then all of a sudden, something happens because you had so many people making decisions based on false information. They were taking action. They were using their money based on false information. They were investing money based on false information. They were losing jobs based on whatever you do in your daily life based on false information, and all of a sudden the lies blew up because they were not sustainable anymore. They never were sustainable, but now because wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. You don't have to wait and see. You never have to wait and see. And now we have, what do we have here? We have a King of Wands trying to instill more passion into some other projects that make money. This is the privatization piece. Hold on a second. Here we go. Still trying to privatize those services, government services. Still trying. Okay, the energy. So this is in Congress. So you still have that energy where people are trying their damnedest to create legislation that uh, would allow um, the private sector access to government benefits, government services. And see, this is what is not happening. With all the smash and grabbing, 8 of Wands, now they have been stopped by the judiciary side of things. There's a lot of regret going on right about now. That's interesting. In Congress. This is all in Congress. So this is interesting, folks. So, well, what was the response of Congress to the mass protest? Let's just say a lot of people are really questioning the vote now. That's just oops, they're falling on the floor. That's just the first question. There are going to be more. Okay. And I'm feeling that there are going to be different laws regarding elections. and they're going to be really looking at voter suppression. Anything else they're going to be looking at? Mm-mm. Yeah, that's about it for right now. That's where they're going to start. Okay, this is Grand Madam. Stay grounded.